Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Well, maybe good afternoon or good evening. I don't know when you're catching this, but thank you guys for tuning in. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Also, you can connect with me on the Fierce Mompreneur on Instagram and TikTok and shop my website. Y'all, it has been so interesting on these social media streets. I am just like, I have my tea, my pop, just everything. Whew. Everyone needs to just take a deep breath, breathe, and get your content together, do your research, um, and get a plan together. You got to treat your social media like a business, right? So you need a business plan, which includes your marketing plan, your strategic plan, and stuff like that. Like a lot of people, I believe, joined the peach sector because it was the views, and then what happens after that, right? What's next? She doesn't really provide content on something to talk about. So you have to, step out your comfort zone and look at speaking on other things. But I will just say this. I caught a live the other day, and the gems that were dropped during that live were really well. And when I say a marketing genius, so I spoke on this yesterday when I went live, and wanted to do a video and share it with you guys. Well, this live that Just Evonne has, which is an amazing live, I said that, is now for members only. So you will have to, I believe it's the $2.99 membership to join. If you are a content creator, I suggest you go ahead and watch this video. It is 2 hours. It's entertaining, and it drops a lot of gems that a lot of people just were not aware of as far as how to really grow your channel. Listening to others that will lead you down the wrong path. And she just said some things that just really stood out to me as far as don't let your hate for peach mess up your channel. You're listening to others that have not had the success and stuff like that on their YouTube, and they're guiding you down a dark path. Now in the live, she really didn't mention any names or whatever, so we were just trying to figure out who she was speaking on, but neither here nor there. It definitely had some great tips, definitely some stuff that I will apply to my daily content. Um, and people just have to keep going and have to realize, the people that watch your channel, they don't owe you anything. You're there to entertain. Them commenting is a blessing. Them clicking the like is a blessing. Them subscribing is a blessing. They don't have to do it, you know. And then if you feel like you really don't have any more content to put on YouTube, you've done your, 3 to 7 shorts, maybe your one long form to let it sit and grow, 2 long forms, whatever. Go on other platforms and start engaging in comments and record on those platforms. Put up, 3 to 4 TikToks. Look at marketing on Pinterest. Look at coming up with some merchandise or some product. But you have to continue to expand. You got to continue to expand, and I think that's where a lot of people are slacking in this on YouTube, on social media as a content creator, because it's not easy. Other platforms are not paying. People really want to grow on YouTube, and I get it, but you got to put your, eggs in different baskets. Maybe start another channel, a faceless channel, and pour some time into that, getting your watch hours, and then start another channel. Do different things that will keep you busy and occupied, especially if this is your full-time job for 8 hours. Look at how you can get different type of brand deals. Look at where you can go to record your content. How much content can you get out of these places? Like, you really need to come up with a plan. Getting up every day just saying, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. That's not treating it serious. And you want people to take you serious as a content creator, but you're not putting out serious content. She also talked about lazy content, which I have said I know I need to do better. I was like, oh, she talking to me? Oh, she's calling me out. But yes, lazy content, just turning on the camera, going live, really not doing anything. And then she basically was saying how YouTube figures it out. You have so many subscribers, you're going live, only 30 people are in the chat engaging, maybe up to 200. But if you have 9,000, 10,000 subscribers, that percentage is off. So you really got to be careful of going live. And she was just really talking about that and the advertisements and how the lives don't get replayed and stuff like that, or, all that kind of stuff. But I was like, ooh, it was a good live. It was a lot of great information. So if you're a content creator and y'all got that $2.99, go ahead and get a membership. It's about to be the first of the month. Go ahead and get her membership so you can watch that live and get those gems to really grow your channel. And don't let your hate for someone, that was such a good thing. Don't let your hate for someone basically mess you up. And then she was talking about how people are flagging channels, and I didn't even know how that worked. And when people thumbs down your video, and oh my God, I was like, dang, and people are actually doing that. Now, yesterday during my live, people were dropping names on who could be doing it, and I was just like, dang, that's sad, because I feel like there's enough money out there, and you're not really getting you shouldn't be trying to get money from your subscribers. Yes, you can get super chats and memberships and all that stuff, but those advertisements. So it should be where people can go to any channel, watch whoever they want. And then people have to be adults in the comments. You don't have to be up there defending, starting mess. Everyone's right to their opinions and stuff like that. And I think that's the hard part about this sector. And I think, people are understanding too, the trolls, the people that really support you in your community and different things like that. Yeah, it was a very good live. It was a very good live. She talked about mods, um, the benefits and the bad part about mods, how your chat works during a live, certain words. So you do have to be mind. I was like, oh Lord. Yes, it was a lot, but it was good. It was good information. And baby, the tea and the shade she was throwing. Y'all know I love just Evonne. She was so funny. But yeah, she was clocking it, baby. She was clocking it. A classy read is always a good a classy read is always a good read, and drop, like I said, a lot of gems for those that are content creators, and just making sure you do your research. And like she said, everybody want Peach to show proof of everything. So hell, we should be showing proof. If you telling somebody that, if it's, yeah. Y'all go ahead and check it out and let me know what y'all think. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank y'all.